Okay, hello and welcome back to our Pillars of Eternity Triple Crown playthrough, brought to you by GameAnyone.com. Time to enter the Temple of Vudika. Or the prison, it would seem. At first, I need to enchant all my weapons and armor. I ought to have enough money and ingredients, but who knows. Alright. So first things first. Armor, I think. Attribute. To might. To dexterity, to constitution. What if it gets suppressed? That's ridiculous. Suppression is the most stupid thing I've seen in my life. It will get suppressed, won't it? This is going to be horrendous. Well, he's almost there. One constitution. Two constitution. It might just get suppressed. Can bet you it will. Okay, one thing I don't see is resolve. What does resolve do? Deflection, okay. Concentration, deflection, and will. I don't think he has any resolve here. He does. But he might lose it. Dexterity could also work. Reflex. This is complete bullshit. Okay, I'm pretty sure. Problem is, I don't have many elements. Okay, let's enchant this. Could go corrosive, freezing, shocking, and burning. Apparently burning would be easily done in several cases. Also shocking. Okay, let's give it burning because most creatures are vulnerable to fire, I would say. Slaying beast. Primordial, what the hell is primordial? Teeth. Human. Dwarf. godlike. Wielder. Vessel. Vessel. That could be useful. I guess. Human, elf, dwarf. I don't know, does Thaos count as a human? I am not sure. He might be a vessel because he keeps jumping from body to body. You know what, let's do vessel all around. Alright. That weapon I want. If the other guys go down, the true melee warriors dead, it's over already. I will assume. Let's see. Burning. Let's go with Burning Lash. Why not? And Basil. Whatever. Him, I'm guessing the same shit. Burning Lash. And a Slaying Basil. Good. Now for hair. Slaying Basil. Actually uses half the items. Let's do Basil, whatever. I don't really care. I'm sure that this cannot be increased. Okay, it is maxed out. What about this one? Slaying Basil. Let's go for it. Now for their... This guy will most likely not engage in melee half the time. So let's increase the attributes of his shield. It cannot be increased without their shields. Neither. Alright, let's start with their ranged weapons then. Secondary damage. Could go fire, corrosive, freezing, or shocking. Let's go with shocking. Here. Quality. Doesn't have quality. More damage, more accuracy and damage. Let's go with accuracy and damage, why not? More damage if we don't hit, that won't do much. What, I can still put damaging? That's surprising. Let's do it then. What? I lost it. Fuck. Shit. Let's go with Basil. This is ridiculous. I should reload. Why do they tell me I can do damaging? It's a lie. Okay. I think he's... Let's put it anyway. Let's give him Slaying Basil and freezing or corrosive. Let's go freezing. Ah, so much bullshit. Sincerely don't believe enchanting their stuff is a good idea. If they have to go into melee, everything is already fucked up. Beyond my ability to repair. Alright, I think we're good enough. Ah, shit. This is ridiculous. I want this, not damaging. I want fine. Fuck. Alright, let's go. Into the hole, I guess. A great pit lies in the shadow of the statue of Boudica. No light from the surface reaches the bottom, but even so you catch flickers of a ghostly glow in the depths. A wind from the pit buffets you. It isn't cold, but it raises goose flesh along your arms. The wind carries a whisper, low and sibilant. As you look into the pit, the souls gather around you. They encase you in a cloud of essence that swirls around your body while you consider your next move. Let's jump. Why not? You jump, thrusting in the promises of the gods and the power of the souls that bear to wear you safely down. The sudden drop takes your breath away, but the souls catch you, encasing you in a shining, throbbing aura. But while they slow your descent, you can still feel that you're falling faster than you should. The essence flowing around you is strong but chaotic. You need to find yourself drifting toward the wall. Let's control the souls. Why not? Seems logical enough. Concentrating, you focus on the essence around you and knit it together in your mind. What was a jumble of souls, becomes a single entity, coordinated and purposeful. It steers you to safety at the center of the pit. You manage to spread your arms and legs into an X, steadying your position at the rate of your descent. You start to feel more comfortable until you notice that Daenerys is still falling too fast, you fucking asshole. Daenerys plummets, flailing out of control. You could attempt to rescue, but the ground is approaching fast. It will take a feat of speed and agility to avoid injury. Let's command the souls. Your soul searches toward the turbulent essence surrounding Daenerys. Through the incredible force of your will, you are able to organize and bolster the lost souls enough to slow your companions' fall. Daenerys reaches the bottom with a gentle thump. You reach the court of penitence, millennial stones safely under your feet. Okay. And the game crashes. Maybe. Or maybe not. Isn't that nice when the game surprises you by not crashing? Not that it does a lot anyway. Okay, let's see what we have here.
After what seems like an eternity, your rapid descent comes to an abrupt end. You remain still for a moment while your heart settles and your eyes adjust, breathing in stale, forgotten air. Before you, a narrow and eroded walkway becomes faintly visible in the dim light, cutting a winding path through a cavern so expansive it seems a world unto itself. In the distance, you can make out the cold gleam of living Adra veins that spike and fork in and out of view from the murky depths beneath. Their glow a faint and fleeting guide along the ancient trail. You look above at the opening you jumped through. Now barely a speck of light like some distant star, alone in the cosmos, and forever out of reach.
Fuck.
Your only way lies ahead.
So we're trapped, great. Ah, shit.
Everyone all right? No shattered knees? Good. Just me, then.
That was bracing.
Laying low.
Okay, have the party leveled up. That's great. Especially the fact that Khan leveled up.
Of course.
That's tremendously important. Okay, there might be traps here. It's better if I go this. Not him, her actually.
Huh?
Let's level them up. This might very well be a last level up. Athletics, lore, mechanics. Let's drop everything into. Let me see. How far am I from another level up? I get the gun. No, I'm far away. I barely leveled up. Barely. And she will not level up. Okay. Yeah. Let's dump everything then in the stealth. I guess. Python abilities. Let's see. Okay. Damage. I don't even know what. Confident aim. Okay. Into the fray. I don't really like it. Passive 1 per rest. What? How can it be passive and 1 per rest? Fighter refuses to be vanquished. At 0 endurance, the fighter stands back up, infused with 50% of her maximum endurance. Okay, that's great. Although I could revive him easily enough, to be honest. Although at the cost of a severe... You know what, let's go with Unbroken. Because the other one costs me a lot of health. The other revival. This is just a free revive. That seems great to me. Okay, that was thoroughly disappointing. Let's go with stealth for her as well. Hastening exhortation. 1 target. Well, that's sad. Deprive the unworthy. Arcs enemy as the focus of the parent's fury, granting accuracy and damage bonuses against the target until combat ends or the target goes down. That's actually good. Friendly AoE 10 seconds. Downs an enemy. That's highly unlikely. Okay, what sworn enemy? Let's go with sworn enemy. That seems like a good thing against the bosses. maybe will come in handy. This is the guy I'm really sad about. Okay, let's drop everything in survival for him. Because I actually need... I will use my potions finally. The 100 of Thaos. Holy shit! Ah. No, shit. These are freezes, not... Fuck, well, let's see. Using the area of effect gain bonus to freeze and shock damage reductions. Bonus to defense against the prone affliction. That could work. Generates a hazard field causing burden and slashing damage to enemies in the area of effect. What is the area of effect? Ah, shit. Then deflection. What does concentration do? Is it a hazard field? What the hell do I know what that even means? Okay, I'm going with 7 men onto the deck. They went. So this doesn't tell me how big the field is. So it is a lot of damage. 52 burn damage. And it's 100 damage. Holy shit. But I've seen a party almost wiped by freeze and shock damages in Noonfrost. Fuck. Let's go with defense. Now him. I actually need him to increase his mechanics. Then his let's increase his survival then. He gains new. Okay. Priest scores a wall of holy fire at an enemy. That purges its protection and it speeds its doom. This continues burn damage and accelerates the timer for all beneficial effects. Grounds allies in the glory of the priest's gods, imbuing them in an area of effect bonuses. Okay. Calls upon the aid of the priest's gods, restoring endurance and reducing all durations of negative effects. Organizes the ocean, granting bonuses against charm and dominate afflictions. Knights a powerful seal within all allies. Okay. Sure, I won't be using a lot of those. Alright, then let's move.
Alright then.
I knew there were going to be traps. It was inevitable.
Hey, All right then.
I'm no pack mule. Let's offload this junk.
Of course.
Let's be extremely careful. A millennium worth of dust fills the cracks and crevices of this skeletal relief. Alright. Let's hope there are not loads of enemies.
I'm no pack mule. Let's offload this junk.
Because then I will
All right then.
have to... do what? Holy shit. Ah, fuck. She has been seen. Now it's inevitable.
Time to see and not be seen.
Stupid. Okay. Let's go there, and I'm going to wait until it does
All right,
another
then.
pass. And I'll shoot it in the ass. Right in the ass. Okay, it's good. At least I got the spirit and burning damage bonuses.
Hey. All right then.
Of course. Got it.
Of course. You can trust me.
Okay, will it come? Or do I have to seek it out?
What? If it makes you rest easier.
Seems I will have to
What?
seek it. Shit.
Hey. Of course.
Let's take care. Because if there are more traps, I want to know. Maybe I should drop traps of my own. If it is patrolling, doesn't seem like it is patrolling. No, it is patrolling. Shit.
Huh? All right then. Hey.
Perfect.
Eh?
Huh?
This guy is such an asshole. Okay. Let's use all these people to attack this one. Or maybe this one. So she can go and help. Ah, shit. Maybe I should enchant their weapons then.
What?
Okay, now I can spam level 1 attacks. So let's use here. Fuck.
Yes.
Yes?
Okay. Well, that worked out marvelously, didn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's gang everyone here. Alright. These guys are out of danger. So let's drop an interdiction here
What?
and let these dudes help
On your word. What?
this weapon.
On your word.
Alright,
Eh?
now she can go. Well, I'm not doing any damage to these guys.
Not even. On your word. Going a Ow. On your word.
Okay.
What? Not even.
Still alive? I need something. Yes. Sharper. Up.
Of course.
Damn.
Yes? Roak 10!
Okay. Fuck, this is
Hey.
great.
On your word.
You know what? I'm going to search for enemies.
Get up, damn you!
There are any.
Curse your eyes!
Holy shit, that's a lot of people.
Slowing it down.
Backbones abandoned this.
Yes? Roak 10! Stand still!
Something isn't doing the job.
I need something sharp.
Everyone, following your lead. You stand still. Not even slowing it down. Brave Darth.
Curse your eyes!
Okay, let's wait and kill him. You guys are fucking assholes.
This thing isn't doing the job.
No!
Curse your eyes! Damn, miss! Curse your eyes!
I should really have gotten the ogres or the humongous drink. I made a mistake.
Stand still!
Damn, miss!
Following your lead.
Well, in situations like this, it actually
It's
works.
the room!
Leave it to me!
I need something sharper. Damn!
Blast! Not even slowing it down!
I know for a fact there are enemies up here. To be ready to get them.
Leave it to me!
Cast your eyes! Cast your eyes!
I have no idea why they are not aggroing. I have no problem with that either. Let's deal with the specters first.
Of course.
Cast your eyes! Useless! Damn, missed! I need something sharper.
Alright, let's search for more enemies. There they are.
Cast your eyes!
Leave it to me! Of course.
Holy shit.
On your word. Let's leave some reminder. Stand
Yeah?
still.
The aggro is broken apparently.
Hey,
Sadly enough.
hey,
Okay, I'm going to assume that's still
of course.
trying to fuck me up.
What? Fine. Let's see what lies this way.
Okay, they are bugged. I don't really give a shit.
Leave it to me!
Missed. Curse your eyes!
What? It's actually attacking
Thing isn't doing the job.
or maybe they got healed.
Yes? Ixmaru! Not even slowing it down!
Curse your eyes!
Alright,
Alright then.
switch that.
A blade in the dark.
Let's keep on searching. There might be more traps, who knows. This is going to be an annoying trip, isn't it? Great. And 100,000 phantoms. As long as shades are not involved. Teleporting
Curse your eyes!
I seem to be bugged still. Okay. It's not my problem, the developers cannot get their shit together. Holy Jesus.
Yes? Reacted!
Okay, she needs to die first. I can teleport. That they apparently will teleport.
Job. This thing isn't doing the job. You're not getting through me.
Blast! Stand still!
This thing isn't doing the job.
Send this scout along.
Damn, missed. Curse your eyes.
This thing isn't doing the job.
Curse your eyes.
Thing isn't doing the job.
Curse your eyes.
Following your lead.
I should have gotten the ogres, or not the drake.
Stand still!
Not it matters anymore.
Curse your eyes. Damn, missed.
Blast! What? Yes?
Curse your eyes.
On your word. It's the roof! Right away.
Curse your eyes.
Blast!
That asshole is immortal. Shit.
Damn, missed.
This thing isn't doing the job.
Curse your eyes.
Finally.
This thing isn't doing the job.
On your word.
Curse your eyes.
This isn't working. Let's end this. No! Brave thou Philotheles. Yes? Don't even... Oh, this isn't working!
Eh?
Curse your eyes!
Damn, miss.
Blast!
Fuck, what the hell is going on? That's not the... Ah, I have the wrong one, okay. No wonder.
Don't even slowing it! Yes? Ixmaru! Stand still!
Useless.
No! Don't even slowing it down! Following your lead. Ixmaru!
So much for you.
Let's take one of these and search the area. Okay, apparently I need to send him here. Let's send him here.
Curse your eyes! Well?
To keep the aggro up. Apparently there is not much. Send her, she can spot things.
This thing isn't doing the job.
Okay, this is where I already came. Let's open that door. Let it continue. Cannot open the door. Staircase down. this guy made it here. Enemies, perchance. Seems all enemies are going to be vanquished soon enough.
Damn, missed.
On your word. Ixmaru!
A column of air rises above you, stoic and silent. Its rigged layers a measuring stick for the passing ages. It feels to you as a thick block of ice you perceive buried deep in the core of a dim, flickering flame, all but extinguished, yet preserved against the rages of the elements. As you approach, the flame seems to steady and draw strength. The layers separated it from you melt away, and you are bathed in its glow, a bright beacon in the gloom. The glow seems to fade as though you had adjusted to its intensity, and where it was, your seeps into existence, an idyllic shade hovering above the moist prisoned floor. Though ageless, she appears somehow different to you now, a slight stoop to her carriage, perhaps a trace of sunkenness in her eyes. There is a broad scar across her face, Flavius and wormy where flames once lapped, unhealed even in death.
Hello, sister. It has truly been ages.
It's true, even her portrait is different. She's all burned up.
You are so different now from who you were then, yet much remains the same. Old troubles with a new face. What is it that has brought you here?
I go wherever fate takes me, that's the truth.
So the universe wills it then, as likely a reason as any. I can only guess your presence here has something to do with Thaos. The energy of this place changes when he is near. I don't know what he has done, but I do know of the souls that pass through here now. They do not come by choice.
Thaos diverted them from the cycle. He seeks to empower Woodika and to lay Manimancy for the damage.
After all this time, he would still stand against the tide.
Well, apparently he's turning the tide. You knew me when Thaos did. There's something I need to know about that time. Really?
I will tell you what I remember.
There's something about that lifetime my soul can let go of. I need to know what it is, and I'm running out of time. I see moments from that life of you of the Inquisition of Thaos.
I can see his influence, still hanging like a weight about your neck. So it always was. He had inspired something in you. We spoke of him the last time you were here also. It was just after the trial. You were agitated. I think because you started to consider that what I was teaching may have been true.
What was that? That Thaos was a power-hungry madman, I'm sure. Your mouth tightens and her brow furrows. A look of pity. Her eyes shift back and forth between each of yours, as if looking for something that would help her decide where to speak.
That the gods aren't real.
Okay. That's a revelation, because I have spoken to them. Unless they are Martians in a spaceship, or the Wizard of Oz. They do seem to have great power, at least.
She's not serious.
Perhaps not to her. Many are those whom the gods have scorned. This is petty retribution.
But that's not... Is that the truth we've come for? That even the gods are false?
I doubt it, to be honest.
What I taught was that the gods whose faith we had been spreading were not gods at all, but something else entirely. Something created by people.
Okay. How did you discover this?
The Anguithan missionaries all knew it, but they never told the rest of us. They meant it to be a secret that died with them, and in the end, they allowed their bloodlines to fade from memory. I had been assigned to join a few of them at a temple. I found the door to their chambers closed, but the room was stone and the door thin. Their voices carried. I heard enough. I investigated the things they spoke of, and everything was there, just as they said it'd be.
Later on, I left the Order. A few Widians found my words persuasive and joined my cause. They revealed what I did not already know. So who created the gods?
They were conceived by Engwith, a society of high minds and broad concerns. Thaos' people. In their time, every people worshipped its own gods. Sometimes they warred over it. After a few wars of their own, the Anguithans sought an end to it. They devoted all their energy to finding the true creators.
Okay, that doesn't make any sense. So the Widians also believed in gods? How can... So there are gods, maybe it's not the same gods. You could say there are demigods, which are the gods she speaks of, and the true gods, which are the creators. Other than that, it doesn't make any sense. If Widians constructed... Well, no, it does make sense, doesn't it? Humans did that for a very long time. They made statues and worshipped them. But these are not mere statues. And the statues were representations. Well, let's find out a little bit more.
Generation after generation, they prodded and worked the stitching of the world and unlocked its secrets. One day, they found an answer. Except the answer was no answer at all. There were no gods to be found. Or if there ever were, they were gone.
Okay.
It shook them, this finding. If they could discover this on their own, how long until others would? How long before war and chaos reigned over a world without consequence? But they had mastered many things in their pursuit of these answers. And with their mastery, they crafted their own gods to fill the void, and sent missionaries to the corners of the world to spread their faith.
Okay. This is why you started your own faith. I'm going to assume she's not agreeing with that statement. She wanted to free minds, I don't guess. Okay, so in order to avoid chaos, they filled the void. Alright, I understand that. So that no one else would find out that there are no gods.
I never thought of it as faith, but I think you are right to call it that.
Really?
Let the world see. Let them decide what to do. That was my faith. I became a missionary because the gods brought me hope that I wanted to bring to others. For a time, the truth sent me to a dark place. Then the day came when I realized nothing had changed, that I still had a purpose, and the purpose was the same and it was worth living for. I began questioning the other missionaries in public, exposing their parlor tricks. In time, their following became mine.
Okay, but there is one thing that doesn't make any sense. She's telling me Thaos is an Enwithian, and it was the Enwithians, all of them, as a society, that knew that gods did not exist. Then why the fuck is Thaos trying to free Boudica if he knows it's a sham? Why does he appear to follow her commands for ages and ages at an end? If he knows, just as she does, that it is all a lie, what is to be gained by freeing a false god? Unless she has, I don't know, maybe relics or the knowledge to make gods was lost. It's all rather confusing. How did the Williams disappear? If they were so powerful as to create demigods. Where the hell are they? Okay. That's what I don't like of Obsidian games. And BioWare is falling into that as well. At the end, they don't give answers that satisfy basic logic to some extent. Is it true what you thought? Loyally, she believes that.
You asked me this once before. Nothing I can say would be any proof, and it may be certainty your soul craves. Resolution. But if you are bound for the same place Thaos directs these souls, you will see for yourself, as you once did. Everyone faces this truth at one time or another. Few confront it. Few have the stomach to ask what if. And in avoiding the question, they deny themselves an identity of their own.
Yoara scans her audience in silence, her eyes thoughtful, lingering on each member of your company, finding interest in things unseen. I don't like when that happens, you know, when someone believes themselves superior and without any proof becomes condescending because they believe they have answers that other people do not. She has no proof, she just said that all she had was the hearsay of a few monks and her supposed findings. The ability to shame missionaries, that's anyone can do that. It's like the Reapers believing they are above all knife, even their own creators, and well, not even believe that, basically not even acknowledging they were created themselves, that they are above time and the whims of nature. Alright.
What if all the tragedy, all the persecution, came in defense of an imposter?
That's not... That can't be right. Aethys, he's done miracles for people.
The power of the gods is undeniable. The truth of the story they weave is not.
Okay, I can agree with that statement, to some degree. Though that's the problem. The power is undeniable. The truth is not, nor what they tell you is the truth. But what is the proof? She has nothing. And there are no ingredients to corroborate that. What are the blueprints, you could say, of the gods? What are the records?
What if it were forbidden knowledge rather than fault that earned your doom? What of your guilt?
Margaret set a path for me. She is fickle and cruel, but that is how she teaches. You know nothing of the fires that have shaped me.
And what if the fires themselves were lies? Lies you told yourself to bridge the gap between experience and truth.
Beads of sweat coalesce on Duracen's forehead and trickle down the sides of his face in streaming rivulets, as though he were a block of ice standing before a great fire.
If all our common threads are spun from a lie, what's left to bind us together?
Very little. That's why the Williams, if what she says is true, that's why the Williams made up gods.
I don't know. I never found the answers I sought. But after all we have seen, I think the gods are not enough. Perhaps the threads are unraveling. The lies too old. I think maybe we are all meant to be divided. Every effort, every search for a single truth will end in failure. Because there is no single truth. We seek simple answers where there are none.
But there is a single truth, that there are no gods, and the Widians are playing at something we absolutely have no idea. They have the answers. And since they are gone, there is very little to find.
Threads spun from falsehoods tend to unravel on their own, my friend. For it is in our natures to seek truth.
What if we can't be assured of nothing? Okay. A lawful character would say 5, I think. These would certainly bring, if not chaos itself, rapid change. It's as if aliens appeared suddenly in the skies. That would change everything instantaneously. What if the people that say that we are genetic constructs, hello, Knight, kill her? I don't think I can kill her. Okay, I'm going with number 5. Then the fewer people who realize this, the better.
Permitting others to live in darkness is as much your weakness as it is theirs, Watcher.
We both know at least one other who would agree that none should know the truth. He condemned heretics by the thousands, yet it was only he who was truly faithless. I pity him the burden he bears. He carries it alone needlessly. I wish he would allow himself the relief of sharing it. But he underestimates everyone.
I don't know, he has succeeded so far.
I ask these things not to trouble you, but to show why they must be confronted. No answer is simple, but somewhere between them all lies a truth so beautiful, not even a god could conceive it. Do we not owe ourselves a chance to find our part in it?
She's a philosopher. I don't like philosophers asking questions, pointless questions all the time. Yeah, number 2 is the lawful one. No, people need to know that things happen for a reason. A fabricated reason, which is law, is better than none at all.
That is the thinking that has shaped the world, for better or worse. I've been alone here with my thoughts for so long now. I've found peace with my failures, and with my punishment. I no longer curse fate for what might have been. But there is one thing that has clawed and scraped at my mind all these years. One thing that will not be put to rest until I know. Until I understand.
For the first time, hints of doubt trace her serene visage. Why did you betray me?
I need to know why you chose to remain with the Inquisition.
Aha!
Even after you'd learned the truth. Do you remember?
As she asks, the memory springs to your mind immediately, as though it had just appeared. Okay, number one is consistent with what I've been saying. Your teachings were a threat to all I believed in.
I never wanted that. I had hoped that what I taught would replace your beliefs with something that made you stronger. For many it did. But not all, it seems.
She shakes her head slowly, absently, in search of an answer that never comes. If that is the conclusion people reach once they know everything, then my purpose has been a mistake. You already know that. This is ridiculous. She just said that some people grow stronger, others go into despair. That is what you can expect. For example, if aliens appeared in the sky, many people would be very happy and many others would question everything they know, and many more will commit suicide. This is the truth. You were naive to be so trusting of people.
I've always looked up to you, since we were children. You had heard both sides, seen everything. If not you, then who?
Okay, number one is true. Number three is true. Okay. Alright, you're never going to be able to convince everyone of anything, true or not. There will always be dissent.
I expected dissent, but I needed to know that true faith would prevail. Perhaps I've been wrong to place so much importance on one person's actions. It was all I could do to feel like there was an answer. Even knowing what you've told me, some part of me knows it doesn't truly answer what I wished to know, nor will an eternity of silent contemplation. I will have only my guesses and suspicions, and that will have to do. And what of your understanding of our past? Are you at ease with the choice you made?
I would do it again, given the chance. It's true, she wanted to destroy society. That was her goal. With a benevolent end in her mind, which is freeing people. But the result would have been the destruction of all the churches, and with them the destruction of all the kingdoms, which are apparently one way or another tied together with the churches. So,
at first I thought this might be the source of your soul's anguish, but now I see I was mistaken. You are not divided on this matter. You have put it behind you. It is with Thaos that your agony lies, in sun and shadow. Your questions are not for me, but for him. And it may be that only an answer from the mouth of Thaos himself will satisfy your needs. Yet if there is anything I can tell you that would be of use, ask and you shall know.
Tell me about sun in shadow. I could tell you what I believe, but again, it would be no proof, no proof. If she were a scientist, she would be thrown to the streets. There is no proof. Believe my word. Believe what I'm telling you. It's ridiculous. Completely ridiculous. I have more evidence that there are gods than there are no gods, or that the Nguyen's created them. I have absolutely zero reason to believe her. I have only what I've seen and what others have told me about it. Ridiculous. There is only one man who can tell you now, who knows it to a certainty, and you shall face him soon enough. I'll leave you to see it for yourself. Make your own judgments. Better for your soul that way, I think. Why has Thaos done all this? Very good question.
He cares only for the secret he keeps locked away. He destroys anyone who might discover it, no matter their chances. That's why he's always favored Woodica. It isn't in her love of promises or justice. It's her disregard for the rules. Her willingness to do what is necessary.
Okay.
To Thaos, she's not a deity, but an ally with which to conspire. When her power waxes, she does as she pleases with this realm, as well as hers. And she wants that secret guarded as much as he.
Okay.
If Thaos succeeds, there will be a shift in the balance of power among the gods. Woodica was vanquished once, when the other gods decided she had gone too far, and her power diminished. With this infusion, there is no telling what she will do. The only certainty is that there will be chaos in their realm, as well as ours.
It should have been more consistent with her dialogue. I would have said power among the so-called gods, or the supposed gods, or whatever. Why would she say they are gods if she doesn't believe it? How can I get Thaos to tell me what I need to know?
You will not find a more resolute being on all of Eora. There is no offer you could make, nor spell you could cast, nor pain you could inflict that would make him reveal what he hides. But I see you have become a watcher in this life. Perhaps in defeat, when he can no longer defend himself, you might learn something from him.
Okay, that seems like something logical. He dies and I rape his soul. How is it that you speak? Aidiran. I'm guessing someone has thrown an Aidiran or two into a pit. I speak no language but the vortex expressions of the spirit. It is through my connection to you I am able to draw upon your words and form them as my own. Do you know what is it I need from Thaos?
I could not say for sure. But you have been to Sun and Shadow before, and it came at a crossroads in your life, when much of what you knew had been upended. I have to believe it will come to you there. Your concerns then were of loyalty and trust and the gods. Everything I told you seemed to send you further into doubt. His words mattered to you when you knew him then. After you and I spoke, you went immediately to seek him out. Perhaps you simply sought confirmation from the man you trusted. If something from that time still troubles you, it may be something he told you then, or refused to tell you. He keeps secrets better than any in this world.
Alright, are you bound here until the end of time?
In a matter of speaking. This is Braeth Yamen, the court of the penitents. Souls are confined here until they repent. They must beg the forgiveness of a god, pledge their soul to them, and they will be lifted from this place to the world above. In truth, they receive leniency, but not true mercy. The spite of Woodica is eternal. They linger above, at the site of the old court, and are not permitted to leave the island, forever severed from the cycle. This prison was full once in the days of the Inquisition, but time weathers all things, even will. I'm the only tenant who remains. Yet, I feel their presence strongly now, as it was in the beginning. You have brought many of them here. They cry out for the judgment of Thaos. You have struck some bargain with the gods, then.
Well, now that I apparently know Woodica disregards rules, and that kind of aligns with what Berath told me, that Woodica wants to destroy the cycle, or at least affect it. Better to be on their side than Woodica's.
Better to be on no side at all. Boudica may be the most dangerous of the gods, but make no mistake. Engwith built gods from ideals, and an ideal on its own is a grotesque and vicious thing.
Yeah, the idealist says that. So stupid. Oh, the ideal, freedom of thought, a grotesque, ambitious thing. Obviously, she doesn't believe that.
But these souls, these forgiven the gods have bequeathed you like chattel. They were loyal followers in life. They will be with you to the very end.
Let's hope they help when the fighting commences. Why don't you repent? Because she doesn't believe there are gods. It's obvious to me. Although she keeps calling them gods. I guess it's like those atheists that have sex and still say, oh my god, oh my god. Whatever. Or yeah, people that say Jesus but don't believe or are not Christians, whatever. Let's talk about something else. Goodbye.
Thaos will not wait for you. If you do not catch up to him now, you may never find him again.
That's a good question. How the hell does he leave this place? Maybe is there an underground passage? I agree with number 2. So I can kill her betrayed. I don't really want to kill her. She's imprisoned. That's apparently what the gods want. Your defiance here is an illusion. You're a slave to the gods, bound to their rules, stuck in their system. Your continued existence is proof enough of the gods' dominion over us all. You notice a bond now, one that has always been, an interleaving of her essence with yours, at the extremities of your perception. You are tied to this woman's spirit, and you can feel a measure of control over it, as though you were its shepherd. What are you suggesting? I can disintegrate your soul, make you cease to exist. Why not? She's a dangerous individual. If she wants that, I can do it. If the gods allow it, apparently, since I have power over souls now. Then I would be no different than the other souls the gods have broken in this place. I do not wish to stop fighting them. Very well. I will respect her wishes. Berath told me she's not one of the souls that Thaos has diverted. He said return them to the cycle. That's what Berath said. Destroying her soul would not return her to the cycle. At this point I'm more or less siding with Berath. Restoring the cycle seems like a good idea. If she doesn't want to die, well, then she can stay here alone all by herself.
It's a cruel fate to waste all this time to be reunited with my only sister, only to be forced to part soon after. But then, what is life but a series of brief encounters with those we love? If ever we should meet again, in this life or any other, I hope to find you at peace.
Okay.
They won't see me coming.
Very interesting. So the gods could be a lie. Isn't that great? But as I said, okay. The character, ooh, you failed to disarm the trap. Ah! Let's go around with her. I could definitely see that the gods are alive. Me personally, my character would have absolutely no inclination to believe that. She offers no proof, only her speculation, wild speculation. Is it possible the gods are alive? Of course it is. But whatever they are extremely powerful, far more so than any holy shit. I don't have any inventory space. How is that possible? Let's send these here. A bunch of traps. That must be traps filled my inventory space. Will I ever use traps now? The truth is I will not. Maybe I will. Fuck, I won't be able to take them out, will I? Shit. Now maybe I will use traps. Well, is to say I won't. Okay, obviously this is the end game, so it's... maybe I will need those things. Okay, that's enough space to take whatever this is. Daybreak, superb guarding and slaying wielder. What the hell is a wielder? You think I have any idea? Two-handed. Well, that immediately disqualifies it. The erasers of deflection. The bracers of deflection. Let's see. Does anyone... 10 deflection. I doubt anyone will get an improvement with. Alright. Let's continue exploring before we go down. Hopefully things go much better downstairs. I hope there are not a lot of specters because they are fucking annoying. Especially shades and their teleporting bullshit. A fine crossbow, that's something I might actually use. I have arbalests. Potions of major endurance. Okay, I have a few of them. And potion of major recovery. I think I also have a few of those around. Maybe I don't. I wonder if I can break aggro when I'm fighting Thaos. It would be someone to behold. Something to behold. Ooh! I really hope I can land up the other paladin. Would be a nice boon. Okay. Fine plate armor, complete piece of garbage. Let's continue. Okay, seems I've explored everything here. Or so I would believe. Only one trap I could not touch.
Hey, of course.
Quickly
So
and
let's
quietly.
go down. Camping equipment. No, I'm not going to camp. I would lose all
So-
my bonuses.
It's true. The gods are a sham that people have followed for thousands of years.
I wouldn't be so sure, but I wouldn't discount that either. Okay, downwards. But yeah, that's the moment I failed. If I die, it was because of the last level up of Kana. I have to say that if I die, that's the reason. 'Cause I really fucked
Hello?
up.
Is everyone still there?
I should have taken the ogres or the drake, to be honest.
I'm no pack mule. Let's offload this junk.
Ah, fuck. The Ring of Searing Flames. Ooh, combusting wounds. That's actually a good one. Okay, let me. Is that the right word? Streamline the inventory here a second, because otherwise we're going to be bumping into this problem every single. Okay, goodbye. Every single chest we find. That's not good, is it? Alright. Maybe I should give him potions. You know, I should give them all potions. Increase their potions once I can see. Okay. Don't really care anymore. Let's just give them the potions. Whatever they already have. I'll boost it up. Okay, what does he have? This one apparently. Ale. And what's this? Spirit Shield. 3 damage reduction. For 30 seconds. For 45 seconds. Potion of Power. The Potion of Power. What the hell is this? Bulwark against the elements, and this deflection until damage. That's the most stupid thing I've ever seen. It's a ridiculous potion. Okay, that should be enough. Does this do? 20 seconds, that's not too great.
Hey,
right, let's move forward. Slowly but surely. Should actually go slow, you know? Because time is passing and... But the gods did not do much for me, did they? Complete assholes. I don't see it.
Look at that. Sin put all others to shame. Long lost.
Can you do that again? I had something in my eye. I missed most of it.
You know what? I don't see any enemies. I didn't see any enemies. I hope that's the case, to be honest. Would love this level just to be traversing around without any fights.
I'm no pack mule. Let's offload this junk.
The boots of speed. Plus 3 move speed. You know what? Let's give her that. The boots of speed. Now my 2 max endurance bonus and 2 athletics. That's ridiculous. Let's give that to him. The game is throwing me a bunch of good stuff now. Okay, now things are... An Ewelian Shade, great. Great, that's not going to be fun, is it? Ah, it's not actually a shade. Alright. Well, that's not so bad.
It does belong to me.
What does it do? Apparently not much.
Damn, missed.
Not even slowing it down!
Damn, missed.
Yes?
Okay, let's bring these dudes.
Roll on 10!
They will screen me.
Curse your eyes!
Let's send him to find more enemies.
Not even slowing it down!
Keep the aggro going if possible.
Missed.
Seems there is no aggro to it. Holy shit! There
What is it?
aggro. Run! Holy Jesus! Run for your life! What the hell was that?
Curse your eyes!
The game is truly bugged. I don't really care. This scenario is bullshit. Pure and utter bullshit.
Alright then.
That dragon, whatever
For
that is.
Aethys! This thing isn't doing the job.
Kill everyone one by one. Let's make sure there are no traps on the way forward.
Not even
As I've said, it's not my problem.
Following
The
your
developers couldn't fix this shit in the first patch.
Ixbaru!
Brave Darth.
Agree.
Elot believe.
Let's make sure there are no traps around.
Blast!
Apparently there are none. So we can just shoot them all in the face.
I need something sharper.
Damn, missed.
No!
Curse your eyes!
Not even slowing it down!
Curse your eyes!
Imagine if Thaos' fight would be logged, that would be hilarious.
No!
Curse your eyes!
Okay. I'm going to assume that dragons won't be logged, so
Hey.
let's position the worms or worms or whatever they are named. It is bugged, okay, everyone shoot him then.
Not even slowing it down!
Curse your eyes!
Blast!
Okay, let's send one of these drakes to find more enemies,
Still!
so we can keep the aggro going while they shoot. I will get teleported, won't I? Again. Ah, fuck. That's a bad idea. Shit.
Yes?
Run for your life. I can speak to whale? What? Isn't that a good? Okay, everyone. Can speak to Air as well. I should talk to him and maybe Endurance, because I haven't finished his quest.
Curse your eyes!
Another Drake. Another bug Drake. Let's make sure there are no traps. Okay, the shadows in the cavern suddenly lengthen and swallow you. When your eyes adjust to the darkness, you find yourself in the midst of what must be another vision. You are surrounded by mists. The ground feels springy under your feet. You imagine that as soon as you take a step, the soil behind you will erase all trace of your passage, As if on cue, the mists before you clear just enough for you to take a couple of steps forward. As you do, the fog closes behind you. You continue for several minutes in this manner, one step at a time, never seeing more than the ground right in front of you. Eventually, rays of light cut through the haze, and you find yourself facing a canyon wall. Duran's head twitches as though a mosquito had flown into his ear. He swings haphazardly in the air with his staff. Something whizzes past you. As you just as you turn, you catch another whir of movement. Of the mist fleets what a shape. Out of the mist fleets a shape small and round. You think you see another and another. They trickle the corners of your vision. You turn back to the canyon wall. The sun shifts along its path, and what looked like a smooth rock face in the hollow of a cave, a figure steps out, its features shifting and changing before your eyes. He who sees and is not seen, save when he chooses, it seems. Kana regards the figure with weary fascination. I thought the god of mysteries my chief enemy, at times, but one cannot seek out answers if the questions aren't there. The figure transforms from male to female, from Orlan to Aumaua, its bones lengthening and its fur receding into its flesh. The only detail that remains constant is the smooth, eyeless face. The whizzing, rushing shapes from the mist converge on the figure. As they form a spinning cloud, you realize that there are eyes.
You understand the value of a mystery watcher, a buried scroll, a hidden truth. These are my ways. You unravel a thread, Watcher, one you have lost and discovered over generations, and following it to its end has only brought you back to the beginning.
The eyes track you in as they circle the god. What are you talking about? Maybe he will spill the beans. Whale giggles, a strangely modulated sound that rises and falls as the god shifts from one form to the next. You seek and search while your foe obscures. Even your quest for answers to your past has only led you to another mystery, one grander still. My goal now is to see to the souls Thaos has trapped. That's what I said to Erath, and that's what I'm doing. Yes, but what would you do with them?
A nebula of souls, blind and brimming with potential. The answer to Woodika's question and the beginning of yours. What would you do with them?
Erath wants them returned to the circle.
To live out countless lives, each old existence lost to the new. The point is never the end with that last shuddering breath, but all the years that lead up to it. Even the gods require fresh mysteries.
The clouds break and the torrent of rain washes Whale's features clean. His blank face molds itself, taking on the shape of something you've never seen before. Do not consign the souls to the fate of some god's choosing. You found them, now scatter them across existence, their destination known neither to god or mortal. Let them be lost again, new answers, new riddles. Behind him, the sudden downpour has carved new caves into the canyon. What end would that serve? His amusement, apparently.
No end, Watcher. That is the purpose.
And what would happen to the souls?
None know. They could end up anywhere in the realms of gods or mortals, whole or divided. Discovering them again and charting their course through the ether will be a new mystery.
Yeah, goodbye, Whale, you fucking madman.
That is a word for endings, and this is but a crossroads. Even I do not know what you would choose.
Shadows from the new caves melt and spread across the landscape, covering you in darkness. When the light returns, your vision is gone. And and so are the enemies. Holy shit, no, that's not true.
Still! Don't even slow it down!
I don't think I'll be able to finish the game today, to be honest with you.
Stand still!
Damn, missed.
If this is the end,
Still alive? I need something sharper.
which is still something to be ascertained, I guess.
Damn,
Following your lead.
missed.
Ixmaru!
Of course.
Fuck.
Braved out the lost believe.
Curse your eyes! Curse your eyes!
Well, if I cannot hit that thing, how can I beat Thaos? I think I'm going to die in the last fight. To be 100% honest with you. Unless it's bugged beyond belief.
Curse your eyes!
Stand! What? Still!
Following your lead. Following your lead. Ixmaru!
Okay, I think I need 2 lessons. Because this is going nowhere.
Damn, missed.
Blast!
Doesn't seem I'm doing damage anyway.
Curse your eyes!
What?
Let's place again.
Following your lead.
And increase might.
Curse your eyes!
Your tail ends here! Braved out the lost believe.
It's finally going down. Holy shit.
Curse your eyes!
This thing isn't doing the job.
What?
Holy shit.
Still alive? I need something sharper.
Fuck.
This thing isn't doing the job.
Curse your eyes! Still alive? I need something sharper.
Hey,
Blast!
Curse your eyes!
Laying low. Of course.
Okay, I'm going to push. What the hell did just happen? Where did I go? Fuck, I thought that was going to open a door. Okay, I'm going to push through until I finish. Hopefully it doesn't take that long. But tomorrow I won't play then. If I finish today, I need time to set up for Fallout, and that will take a day for sure. Installing all the mods, hopefully it works on like Planescape Torment. Or will the game crash and burn? Where the hell am I? Okay, I'm going back. I don't know what this place is. I'm going back. I didn't finish exploring. I always explore. And I need to talk to Eder and Duran's, at least. Maybe I will be able to finish Duran's quest. Finally, and that will... I cannot believe my other paladin has not leveled up.
All right then.
Alright, let's see if there is anything of import. Is that the N word? I think it is. Ingredient shades. Okay. Shit. I don't know why the game is bugged, but I don't really give a shit.
Parathis!
It just started when I got to the Norwith Forest, I think. Before the Norwith Forest, this never happened. But after that place, every single instance has been bugged.
Oh, I'm dead!
What?
On your word. Ixnaru!
And if shades are any indication, Ewidians were horrible, disgusting people.
Close your eyes!
Basically monsters in the flesh. They look horrible.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
Okay, there is nothing here it seems. Let's do this fast.
Of course.
Scroll, why not? If I manage to rake aggro against this dude, then that will come in handy. Let's see. An exceptional brigandine, great piece of shit. An exceptional arbalist, what do you know? That might actually be good. At least one of my companions will get a better piece of equipment out of this shit. Okay, apparently that's nowhere. Up we go. There is something there. Whatever it is. A hole. A lone segment of the ridge rises over the ruins. No. What the fuck? I might have to jump it. There is something on the other side. Fuck! Jump! Kana gets running and starts and leaps over the gap of wire. Ikra collapses. Motherfucker, Kana. What did you do? Do dexterity 20 reflect. That's actually not that bad. What? Kana jumped?
I'm no pack mule. Let's offload this junk.
Ring of Overseeing. Okay, let's see. Alright, I'm going to give him the ring of overseeing. Now who does more range damage? Let's find out. Personal. Highest single target damage 55. 65, 80. 30. Really? Holy shit, he sucks. He sucks dick. How can she be there? Okay, whatever. 84. Only 4 crits, no wonder. Look at this! She has 1,000 hits. What? Madness. She's the most recent companion. How has she not leveled up? Fuck! The game is bugged. She has leveled up, and they aren't giving it to me. Okay, I'm going to reload. Not reload, load, save, and enter again. Yeah, I should have leveled up with her 700 experience ago. This is ridiculous. Okay, so she gets the exceptional arbalist, obviously. Okay, you know what? Let's wait until I'm sure. I'm sure it's a good idea. Let's return, fucking bastard. Why did he jump? What? He almost dies again? What an asshole. 10 accuracy and 10 deflection. You fucking asshole! And now she levels up. Oh, this guy's such an asshole. Okay, but kinda doesn't matter. All he has is summon shit and cast the spells. I really
My eyes are
forgot
peeled.
him. It's good it was him and not one of the priests.
I'm no pack mule. Let's offload this junk.
Okay, bracers of deflection, and no one is going to take those. I can tell you that right now. Alright, let's continue. At least I got a Ring of Overseeing out of that bullshit. So it seems that room is where I have to go. This is where I started the fighting, I think. Pretty damn sure it was. Or am I exploring a new location? No, this is the entrance. Yeah. Alright. Let's enchant that. I guess we enter the final fight, maybe? Hopefully, because I don't have much time anyway. I don't have enough of anything. Okay, we'll have to do then. First, level her up. I need her to have... And do this thing, nothing here helps me. Fatigue, maybe athletics, why not? Lower? Why not? Now, for her, what do I give her? Sparing drive nuts. Bullshit. Sworn enemy, that works. Done. I don't think I will be able to level her up unless talking to these dudes.
Doesn't that just beat all? Here I was, wondering all this time whether all these terrible things were people's fault or the gods. Turns out they might be the same thing. Well, things would have gone different 15 years ago if the Raid Sarens had been told their god was made in some forge or kiln someplace. Would we still have gone to war?
It was their god who made them believe they were right. I doubt they would have fought if they knew he was fallible. Yeah, that's I guess the truth.
Could see the rebellion still happening, but I don't know that they would have invaded.
He looks down at the ground, drumming his fingers against his side restlessly. When he speaks again, it seems half to himself.
I don't know.
Neither do I.
Odin left for war, we had a fight. As brothers will.
What about treason, I'm guessing?
About him going off to war. He was set on it. But my parents warned him. They said you get a new country with every trip across the border, but your god, you only get the one. I didn't know who was right. All I knew was I didn't want him to go. It's the same for families as it is for gods. You only get the one.
Many people disagree, honestly. Family is your friends, not your blood or something like that.
I said every vicious thing I could think of, trying to change his mind. He brushed it off. Just got me madder, of course, him being so calm. He said I should come with him, but he'd understand if I didn't want to. I told me he'd better be able to face his god one day and answer for what he'd done. He said he'd keep that in mind. And then, he was gone. The time I'd cooled off, months had passed. One morning it dawns on me that my brother always knew better than me. If he was so sure of what he was doing, then I should be there with him. I packed my things and was on the road that same morning. Of course, what I didn't know then was he'd already changed his mind. By that time, he was dead on that field.
Do you think he went to Waidwen because of what you said to him?
It's my mind. You live in a place like Gilded Vale. You don't have a whole lot else to do other than think about things you don't want to think about. Hope that wasn't it. I hope he went there because it's what he thought was right. But it seems I'm not meant to know.
But if you had left with him, maybe you would have known why he changed his mind.
I'd have left with him, we'd both be dead, so...
Not really.
I don't know why I bother thinking about it.
Not necessarily, I should
Me to
say.
trust him the day he left. Said if I went with him, he'd make sure we were on the right path. And he deserved that. He deserved that trust from me.
That's why he died, because you didn't trust him. You didn't have his back. It is your fault there. Kill yourself now.
Ceres is a long way to walk on your own. I think I'd have liked to have been there with him on that journey. Even knowing how it ended.
Let's finish this.
One more mess we gotta straighten out. Come on then. I still owe you one.
Let's talk to him. Questions?
If doubts and curiosity plague you, you're skidding your knuckle.
Goodbye. Okay, what about
On your
him?
word, perhaps Iovara did not have the final answer you sought. But still, she revealed much.
The gods and all that they have bestowed, all a trick, or a farce at least, a stage play put on for our benefit, and now we see the costumes for what they are. The gods frame our lives and give them meaning. We can't lose that. Do you think meaning within our grasp still? Then let's press on and see what comes.
As you wish.
Laying low.
Okay, let's enter this room then. Thankfully, most of my guys are okay health-wise. I still have the bonuses. I'm betting this is the final fight. And so are my relatives here. Should have stopped playing a few minutes ago. Managed to get a reprieve. Yeah. Commanding the computer for hours at an end is a privilege, you know. Especially when it also costs money to run it. Alright. What do we see here? A bunch of people burned to crisp. What else? This is a big fucking place, holy shit. Chaos statues. A machine of sorts. Alright. I think it's time to be as cowardly as possible, which means I'm going to send my my scout
Quickly
well
and
ahead
quietly.
of the rest of the party.
I'm no pack mule. Let's offload this junk.
So I think the game will teleport me. Thaos! Are you ready to take the oath to spread the word of the gods to the lost and the hidden? Apparently I did take that oath. The Ring of Unshackle. Let's look at that. Two of them. Suppress Affliction. Okay, that could come in handy. Toughness. Okay. Deflection. Alright, let's get rid of that deflection. Supposedly I got two of them. I don't see the other one. There it is. Maybe for air. Yeah, deflection. Deflection, my ass. This guy is a mage or something like that. Suppress Affliction makes more sense. Suppress Affliction. I think that means you basically stifle detrimental conditions, temporarily suspending. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Scroll of Restore Major Endurance. I'm trusting you to remain loyal to the gods in this. If you do not, you will have greater powers to answer to, but you will answer to me as well. The Broad Belt of Power. Actually, she hasn't had a belt. What does this do? Might Resolve. Why not? She has a lot of damage with her weapon. Let's give her that. I would ask you this if I wouldn't ask you this if there was another choice. Hopefully a game doesn't teleport the whole party. As long as that doesn't happen. Yovara. This is a missionary, same as I was. Thought the wrong things, as I was. How do you even know? She's full of shit. How can she be so confident? Oseo news. They have held of many would-be invaders, but not treachery from within. My party's all the way up here, great. You are ready to give a confession?
I am ready to hear one from you.
Okay. Seems I have nowhere else to go at in here. No traps, which is great. They are going to teleport me, aren't they, fucking bastards? Or maybe I need to ring my character. Quest completed. But that wasn't enough to level her up, in any case. You have come to a circular room, grand and domed, its walls lined with adra and trimmed with copper. At the far end, a great pillar of adra pierces the floor from below like a ragged spike, its shimmering texture giving the illusion of boundless depth. Your thoughts are yours and not yours, and they are all questions. At the base of the pillar stands Thaos, a look of concern on his face as he notes your approach. You have something you want to ask him, one question of all others, spinning madly in your mind, but you don't dare ask it yet. You need some admission from him first, some hint of the veracity of your suspicions. Do you like prostate massages is the question.
You are far from your post, Inquisitor. What brings you here?
Your mind races, weighing different angles as you approach. Your emotions barely in check. Was Iowara telling the truth?
That woman sought only to destroy the foundations of peace and civility that my people sacrificed everything to build.
Well, that's a great non-answer. I guess this guy's like a politician. The great obfuscator. All these statues, who are they of?
They are monuments to Woodica's greatest servants among my people. I hope to join them myself one day, but my work is not yet complete.
The machine behind you, what does it do?
It has many uses, but its purpose is to bring structure to the chaos that surrounds it.
Was the entire Inquisition based on a lie?
The Inquisition was based on the need to cut the flesh from a rotting wound.
What is this place?
We are in a sanctum holy to Woodica. There are others like it in service to the other gods. I come here often to pray for her counsel, and in this space I may be assured that she hears me.
You are shaking now, having lost all patience for tact. No motivations. You have to know everything you believed, everything you've done for the gods. Did you lie to me when you said the gods would absolve my sins? Thaos says nothing. Are there no gods?
What is a god? A higher power? A rewarder of good deeds and punisher of the wicked?
Yes.
Something men can turn to in their darkest moments when their days seem only like bridges from one tragedy to the next.
Yes.
Our gods are all these things.
I agree. With Thaos a reward, you find yourself losing control of a boiling cauldron of rage and doubt, and fear and hopelessness until you can't take it no more. Are there no gods?
We are in a sacred place within earshot of the gods themselves. This is not the time. You've been through much these past few months. You will return home and you will rest. When you feel you have recovered, you may rejoin us at the trials. The Inquisition is far from over, and I will have need of you.
Okay.
There are many who continue to spread the lies of the apostate. The Inquisition will not end until we have pronounced judgment on all of them.
His eyes linger on you, and there is no mistaking the threat behind it. And your rage shrinks at the image of an iron wheel in your mind, monolithic and caked with the dried blood of thousands. Do not ask your question again. And I'm going to get teleported. Fucking bullshit! Okay. I hope I can run from this place. That's where I'm going to run through.
How did you find it?
Find what? I didn't! It was Lady Webb. I have no idea what he's talking about.
Another in a string of acts of petty defiance. For all her knowledge, she always preferred spite over reason.
She loved you!
Then she should have obeyed. I ask one thing of all my followers. She was incapable. A waste of rare talent and intellect.
Okay, I cannot agree with number one. That's exactly lawful stupid. Blind obedience to the law or the lawmakers, if there is no law itself that you can't grasp. Okay, her talent and intellect were far too great for her to live as your servant. That's what she believed, at least.
What of your cohorts, then? They have followed you to their deaths. Is it loyalty that brings them here? Or is it, as my agents suggest, that they have no direction of their own? You worshipped Aethys, did you not?
Eyes are good. What gave me away? The cape?
Yet when your god needed you the most, you chose your country.
We're being invaded. Not by anyone who was acting like a god.
Then I should think your hometown gave you a hero's welcome when you returned.
Made cake. And I think you can expect folks to get jumpy when the gods aren't there to reassure them. Maybe if they weren't all too busy trying to kill each other.
The gods argue over how best to prevent Kith society from destroying itself. These disruptions would not be necessary were mortal instinct not so diseased. You have devoted yourself to studying the work of my people. Why?
Because I believe we can learn from the past and use that knowledge to better ourselves. I wanted Rauatai to surpass the Anguithins, build upon what they knew.
And did you ever consider that these were things you were never meant to understand? That their comprehension is beyond you?
I don't need to understand. I've seen what's become of your people. That's all the lesson I need.
You are living in the time of my people, Amawa. You owe them more than you will ever comprehend, and so it shall ever be. Greater civilizations than yours have attempted to reclaim what we buried. The greater their successes, the worse their fates in the end. I have seen to it.
Your ancestors saw Thaos with a beast's arrow. Thaos watching him calmly.
You built a weapon that delivered exactly as promised.
I served my goddess as you did yours.
Yet the other builders were slain. 11 of a dozen. Why not you? Were you somehow different? Redeemable in your god's sight?
There was a message there, whether she meant it or not.
Or was it merely that your goddess wanted you dead as well, and your delusions of importance prevented you from seeing the obvious?
A whore's beguiling charms, nothing more. But the spell's broke now, Thaos. The trial's over. I know friend from foe, and I've come here now to see a foe repaid.
You were able to destroy a god because another god wished it. Without her hand to guide you, you could not strike at a god any more than you could strike the sky. You are impotent, and not just from the pox.
Ooh.
You are here because you are lost. The gods cannot reach everyone, I'm afraid. May you fare better in your next lives.
Ah, shit.
I gather you have had your soul awakened. Why else would you shadow my footsteps like some stray mongrel? You think I have something to offer you, but our business was concluded long ago.
Okay. What do you know of our business?
You think your abilities only flow in one direction. That isn't how it works, I'm afraid. Not for me. For all that you saw of my soul in the sanitarium, I saw as much of yours.
Okay, I'm going to say number 3 only, well, for 2 reasons. One is that Darth wants him dead and return to the cycle. That's one. So one of us is going to die. That's true, because I have pledged to Darth I'll try to kill him and send all those souls to the cycle. You may as well admit your lie. I don't know if that's a lie, but I want to know if he will admit. If he admits it, then that's basically confirming whatever Iovara believes. He has no reason to lie. But he has been... he has not confirmed it before. He has been evasive so far. Let's see if pushing him will actually make him cave. Or maybe he is actually telling the truth and Iovara is full of shit.
I answered your questions once. That your soul is not fit to accept the answers is of little concern to me. I lied to no one. Not to you, not to anyone. The gods are real. They are everything we need them to be, and the world is better for it.
Okay. You deny that generation is placed in the world. That is true if you're talking about the souls back there. You are saying this somehow improves things. That is obvious it does. Order and structure always is preferable to pure chaos and anarchy. You have lied to everyone, yourself most of all. I don't know that. You have convinced me that the gods, there is no the gods do exist, whatever their origin might be. There is something out there that is extremely powerful, and apparently unable to meddle in the affairs of Keith. Alright, let's go with number 1.
The heart of this country has skipped a beat. Nothing more. I have done far worse. I plunged the peaceful kingdom of Thaos into civil war. I slew the monarch of Desantio, whose people never knew hardship under his rule, and replaced him with a cruel despot who brought them to ruin. When plague arrived at the great city of Arborensis, I saw to it that the cure did not. They piled their dead outside the city in heaps that rose above their walls.
This is supposed to diminish the damage you've done here?
It is to show the proper perspective. There was a time, back when your soul was still a shapeless mist, when the world believed only in false gods. Thousands of them. Gods that told them to take slaves. Gods that told them to make war upon their neighbors and devour the slain. Gods that told them to burn their children alive and cover themselves in the ashes as a sign of their faith. But all that changed when they learned of the true gods. Our gods. All those misshapen, bestial instincts melted beneath the radiance of our God's majesty. You could see it in their eyes. That dull emptiness replaced with the glimmer of a kindled spark.
Okay, so he's saying basically he replaced, or the Widians replaced superstition with gods that embody ideals, good ideals. Okay. Or maybe they just spread the word of those gods. No, I disagree with number 1. So you led them to overcome their nature, but I'm guessing you means the Widians, not Thaos himself.
No person can overcome his instincts by himself. Only with the aid of a god, someone he will respect and listen to, even against his every impulse, does he stand a chance.
This is what the anonymous alcoholics believe, don't they? This is basically that.
Have you imagined this existence? The one the apostate would have created. We are not all so virtuous as she. Without our gods, the most wicked, the most tyrannical, they would take that power for themselves. But more than that, It would be a hollow existence. All mysteries forever unanswered. All purposes constructed from meaninglessness. No endings to bring closure. Only a wheel, turning without mercy, grinding our spirits to dust.
Well, that is something I disagree with. But does my character disagree with that? Obviously you can find a purpose of your own. That is ridiculous. If gods don't tell me what I should do, I will be paralyzed or become a complete asshole. Nah, that's a lie. But a lawful character, what would... laws will appear. So a lawful character would also disagree. Instead of gods, the law will give people purpose and a structure and a way to live. So let's see what you underestimate people. That is possibly a choice. Number 2, no. Number 3, okay, better than live a lie. Better that than live a lie. Nah, that's a lie. You underestimate people. I agree with that.
For all my years, I have seen exactly what they are capable of. What the apostate asked was beyond any man. All I have seen, the millennia of experience. I will not be dissuaded from this course. This is the only way.
Okay. You must be stopped. Okay, I want to know. I truly want to know. Admit it! Admit that the gods are not true gods. I need to hear it from you.
You have not thought this through. There is no leaving this place for you. I allowed it once, but you have made it all too clear what a mistake my mercy was. With your soul and thousands of others, I will see this world purged of its suffering. Hear me, Woodica. Your servant calls for aid.
Holy shit. So I'm trapped here, great. I cannot escape. Obviously. This is going to be a tiresome affair, isn't it?
Hey.
Yeah.
Yes?
No one hit him once. He's bugged. Holy shit, the final fight is bugged.
Hey. Francis!
Blast! Following your lead.
What?
Okay, I need something to take away that stupid shield he has. I know there is a spell I can use. Alright, let's see. There must be a spell, I know. There is something like that. Isn't this shit? Maybe it's all those rings I got. No, this is...
What?
I need to deprive him of beneficial effects. It's this one. Shit. Okay, it seems to me like I don't have what I'm seeking. Other than this, but... What? It has shield for the faithful. Shield for the faithful. I don't think I have anything like that. Okay, I will throw the kitchen sink at him, but in a moment. Once his shield goes down. Yeah, I think it's too powerful. I do have that power, is this?
Damn, missed.
A lot of deflection. Okay. Holy fuck, I don't think I'll be able to kill this then.
Damn, missed.
A walked final fight, isn't this great? Maybe I should kill that stupid... Okay, let's see how much damage I actually do to him. Not to attack those statues.
Stand still!
Damn, missed.
Curse your eyes!
This thing isn't doing the job.
Eh? Sure.
This thing isn't doing the job.
Curse your eyes!
Okay, I don't know. Should I... Where did this game save? Let me see. Okay, let me try to unbug the game because this is ridiculous. Let me try to unbug the game since it apparently saved as soon as the fighting started. I will even restart the game from scratch. If that doesn't work, then that's not my problem. I will finish with the bugged game and see what happens.
Walk 10!
But that didn't work, so let's quit the game and restart it from scratch. Give me a moment, please. Need to make sure it actually catches the... Ah, fuck. Actually catches the game. Going to check on my Twitch thingy that the game is still not keep it loading because it takes a fucking long time to load. If this doesn't work, then I don't know what will. I'm sorry about that, but the game is bugged. The game is bugged.
Walk 10!
Okay, there you go. That unbugged it. At least.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try this then. Apparently, I can successfully injure these dudes. I need my compact formation again. Okay, that looks like a good place to make a stand, you know?
Hey.
I will have to make a stand. These guys move fast as shit.
Following your lead.
What?
Huh?
Yeah.
Yes. Well?
Hey.
What?
See?
I need something sharper.
Jesus Christ.
Following your lead.
Huh?
Well, Thaos is a complete asshole. Holy shit. He might even kill him outright, you know? I think I was better off running around like a madman. Holy Jesus.
Eh?
What?
On your word. Yes?
He had a passive ability to revive, didn't he? I understand why that is not working.
What?
On your word.
What is it?
Faith does not.
Yes. What is it?
I don't even know who is hitting her, you know? Is it Thaos? I don't know. Let's try to surround him with these creatures and see if that does anything.
What? Not even quiet now.
On your word.
That guy got, I don't know, not sure standing my ground was a good idea. This Thaos is out of circulation for the moment. Yeah, clearly standing my ground is a bad idea. So let's pull away.
Hey.
Beyond.
Hey.
Okay, that didn't work.
Of course.
Thaos can hold us. Holy shit.
Following your lead. Roak 10!
Yes.
Eh?
Brave Darth Philot.
Who the hell did that? Was that Thaos? Must have been him. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Who is this? Right. Okay, obviously I'm going to lose this fight.
All right then.
No, look at that, that's hilarious.
Well?
Okay, I don't really mind losing in the last enemy. Alright. Let's see if I can use her to increase her health. Ah, she's down. Okay. She's gone, basically.
All right then. Hey.
On your word. Proacted!
What is it?
Obliterated! Lawful beyond sea.
What is it?
Arthur. Wood and rock.
Then okay.
Not even slowing down.
Really?
Alright, let's see how we can manage this. In all honesty, I don't think I can.
Blast!
Look at that. Okay, it's over. that's the end of the playthrough. Finally. I knew I wouldn't be able to win this. The problem is those statues are too fast, that's basically it. And I cannot leave this particular area, which means my overall strategy was basically useless, but it was a great game while it lasted. But that's it. This is the last boss, and I doubt I could do better. So, thank you very much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next game when we get into another old school RPG sort of. Until then, have a good evening and goodbye.